do that quickly.
Yeah.
So, two guys in your fantasy team, guys. We've been doing this now. It's a new segment, and we're
Mhm.
absolutely loving it. And I think we're getting some good percentages,
Yeah.
with our picks. So this week, the two people that I'm gonna go that you need to have in your fantasy team. First person is Firmino. I think that
Mhm.
that game, against Bournemouth was just the kind of game to say to the manager, listen, I'm still here. Don't forget about me. I know you got all these new shiny toys, but listen, I was part of the three amigos, before you brought in Diaz, and all the rest. So, and I think this is the last game that Nunes is out because I think he got a 3-match ban. So this might be the last game before he comes back. So I think Firmino will be hoping to, prove a point to stick
Mhm.
into the squad. So I think you want to have Firmino in your team. And the next player that I'm thinking that you should have in your team is Odegaard. And the reason why I've said that is that I can't remember the last time Odegaard has scored 2 goals in one game and then followed up with another goal in another game. And he's a midfielder. So that means that his points in fantasy actually count, for a lot more. So I would say Captain Firmino, have Odegaard in your team as well. What are your two?
Okay, before I mention my two, I want to make some comments on your two.
Okay.
I think you're beginning to you're forgetting that this is fantasy football we're talking about, which the major reason why we're predicting this is the goal scores or the points they bring, not how they affect play. You bring in Odegaard. Odegaard, we've always known, will score one goal, influence the team, which positively influences the team. But remember, that's fantastic football. Fantastic football, your influence does not add to points or point horse. Now, you're forgetting the major guys that will always give you the points. And for me, the first person will always be the beast, which is Haaland. Haaland, week in, week out, gives you minimum an average of 2 goals per match currently, which is a lot when you're talking of fantasy points. And also, you're talking about another striker that is in for the two guys. Like if I'm given the option of three, I would have added a Gabriel and a Kane. Why for Gabriel? For the fact that he didn't score last week, I know Gabriel he will have all the time in the world against Aston Villa, especially with the shaky defense of Aston Villa, the cash and uh, um, what's this guy that is always fumbling, Konsa, yeah. So right now the Aston Villa defense is shaky; they're not settled, and I think Gabriel will score more than 2 goals. Kane also, I know he's the derby. He loves scoring against West Ham. I know Kane will score. So I'm obligated to give two. So Haaland is my first, and I think Gabriel will be the second one. So I know within those two guys, you're going to have massive points haul at the end of the week. So that is why I'm coming back to your two guys, Eddie. This is
Okay.
fantastic football. It's all about points, not how
Well,
they influence the
that's
team.
fair enough. And I went for Odegaard because Odegaard has scored goals, and I know he's going to assist a few more goals.
Okay,
And I think again
fair enough.
against Aston Villa is just the right kind of game for him. So